Delory Kitchen with the one and only mom in the know, Julie Finley. Everyone's going to be getting ready for back to school next week, and that means lots of running around for parents and their kids. Man, Julie Finley, you need to save us here when it comes to what to make and how to feed ourselves and the kids.
You know what? It's pretty much what you've been doing all summer, but I know you want things ready to go. So a couple things to keep in mind. Things you have for dinner, you're thinking of for dinner, think of them for lunch. So we're going to make a lovely sausage, pepper, and corn salad with fusilli pasta.
Okay.
And then I'm always a muffin to go. I love muffins to go.
That's right.
I love making my own muffins. So this time I picked a honey oat muffin. So this is great to get kids involved too. So it's super quick and easy.
Okay.
It looks like a lot, but it's just, you know, dry, wet, and then a topping, which is a great crunch topping. So I've got 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add in your baking soda, your baking powder. They're a teaspoon each. Then you've got your lovely savory smells, which is cinnamon and nutmeg. And I did that backwards, but everybody would see the color.
Yes.
And then I've got rolled oats. So that's a half a cup. Of course, all these measurements and the recipes are at foodlandontario.ca. And it's actually a fantastic website to hit right now because you're going to start to see what's in season in the fall.
Very
what's fresh
stuff.
and everything else.
Yes.
I, of course, will go over it. But so then the wet, we've got 2 eggs, and this is my favorite part, local honey. So you've got a half cup of local honey, adds some moisture, adds a lovely taste. Should be in your pantry now. There's so many. We could almost do a section on honey because it's wherever the bees are and what flowers they've gotten, that's the type of honey.
Okay.
Little quick tip. A little bit of oil. We've got some brown sugar. We've got
sweeten it up even more.
Sweeten it up a little more, and only a 1/4 cup. And then we've got some milk, and that's a half cup. We've got our vanilla. I'm going to just take that out for a second, and we're going to mix that together, and we're going to put 2.5 cups of chopped with the peel on of apples.
You want to have that texture?
Exactly. And you know what? 100% of all the nutrients is when you keep the skin on. So that's fantastic. So you're just going to add the dry to the wet like we do. Your oven's going to be on at 375.
Yes.
You're going to cook them for about 15-20 minutes. But before you put them in the oven,
what you got?
A little topping. So you've got pecans. If it's not free, then don't add those at all. But you could do pumpkin seeds. I've got a little bit of rolled oats. Again, with our brown sugar. I've got cinnamon and nutmeg.
That's so much fun.
I know, it's so fun. Combined with a half cup, again, of the chopped apples.
Right.
And then butter, just to blend it all through. You're going to put them on, and then these are your lovely go-to breakfast, lunch, after school. You're set to go. Easy to freeze.
So are you going to put this on the topping after it's cooked or before?
Before it's cooked.
And then it'll right on the top.
Right on the top, exactly.
Lovely. I love those muffins. They look so good.
And like you said, everyone's ready and they're a little bit in a rush, but we're still going to barbecue. I know it's only 10 degrees, but we're going to keep our barbecues going. We're going to have some fun. We're going to start roasting. Corn is in season. It's fantastic. Bring the kids out to the market. Have them pick it themselves. Yeah, and then you've got peppers. And then what I've done is added sausage. You don't need to add the sausage, but it's a great source of protein in other ways.
All right.
What I started already was 2 cups of fusilli. I've got cherry tomatoes and spinach.
Oh,
so
nice.
as you're prepping sort of everything else, you've got this in the pot. You're going to throw it in a bowl. Here are our roasted peppers chopped. Then I've also roasted red onion, which is fantastic. Lovely colors. Here's your corn.
There it is.
And then we're going to toss it with some fresh Ontario feta. As you can see, I grabbed the wrong bowl, so it's going to be a little hard to toss. I'll be like the Muppets, but the idea is there. And then fresh basil on top.
It's so vibrant. Look at that salad.
I know, and it's so delicious, and look how much it makes. So again, a great tip for parents at home, whatever you're doing, get a thermos that's hot and cold, so you have the option of having a hot food in here or cold with pasta. And then, of course, Mabel's labels to make sure that it all belongs.
Beautiful. Mom in the know, Julie Finley. I know you want to show us one more real quick. We're going to break, but you show us.
You know what, guys? Everything here you're going to throw in a blender. You've got your yellow hot peppers, roasted peppers, chickpeas, all the ingredients.
Oh, look at this.
There you go. Everyone
loves
loves hummus, and I just want to show you that it makes that much, and that's cheaper than buying it in the store.
You
Thanks
are
for
so
having
wonderful.
me.
Thank you for going through all of
Thanks.
this, getting us parents and kids ready for back to school with nutritious meals. This is wonderful. Mom in the Know, Julie Finley, thanks so much.